Alright, time to pay up your favors almost immediately. She's gonna be talking to someone. No, we're not. Jason Die looking for me? We need to talk. Have a seat. Let me guess, you want me to return the favor? Correct. What do you want? I need security clearance for the flop core. She's frowning. That I can do. However, why would you want to go there? It's classified. I need to retrieve some data. I need to blow it up. I need to retrieve some data. Right, data. The only thing you can find there. Just yourself? She figured I have partners. Don't mention any of us. Just myself. Good. There'll be trouble if you bring someone else along. I don't need to worry about that. Indeed. She seems convinced. Well done, it's a trick question. If I asked about it, she'd know I have partners. I can grant you access, but it's only for this one time. One time is enough. But it's not me, a colleague of mine will grant you access. Who? Let's just say that someone in the IIB owes me a favor. You owe me a favor, and that person over there owes you a favor, and their fucking water cooler owes you them a favor, and their water cooler's mom owes them a favor, and then the boards. Okay, anyways, this is the perfect time for him to pay his debt. I think she's talking about Irvin Lin. Another senior IIB officer. Hisu sees him as a competitor. My guess is that she wants to have him do the job, then use it to blackmail him. It's none of our concern. 23 knows everything, huh? You're thinking 23 knows everything, huh? Yep, I do know everything. Sorry, let's cut 23 off. What? Cat cut your tongue? Nothing, I was distracted for a moment. Distracted by 23. I can't trust you if you keep having focus issues. Okay, you don't need to know who exactly grants you access. I mean, focus issues is more of like, I'm trying to think, you know? Like, is that really a problem? The result is the same. You need to have what you need. It's done. Now you can go to the flop court. Remember, though, only once. Thank you. You're welcome. Security clearance is verified. You do have access to the flop core. Well done. Now meet Lawrence at the elevator to the cellar. Okay. I can't wait for this to get horribly wrong and for us to use an EMP flashbang. I don't know. I don't know why I'm feeling the double crossing from Lawrence. I don't know. Something is up. I don't know why. I just something is up. Hey, Jason. Yeah, the Forge Pass with you? Of course. Lawrence, Jason, ready? Of course. Ready or not, here I come. Good. Remember, once you're in the elevator, we will be cut off. If anything happens, improvise. Roger. And one last bit of update before you go. That Forge Pass you're carrying, your title should be Engineering Manager, not Inspector. Doesn't matter. All I need to do is tap it on a lock. No one's going to ask. Engineering Manager. Correct, but staying up to date won't hurt. Good luck. Engineering Manager. I can't wait for that to be important information that someone asks me for some reason. Wow. Nin got the ID title wrong. Color me surprised. Yeah, she looks like the meticulous type. To is human. I've never ever seen her make any mistakes. Say, I've never taken this elevator before. This is seriously something. Gigantic underground structure. Wow. You have no idea how many times I've taken it today. I just hope it goes faster this time. It must have been a tough day, haha. What's your plan when this all blows over? When this all blows over? Get my life back on track, of course? Haven't thought about it? Yeah, haven't thought about it. Yeah, you haven't? Don't you want to join me? Speaking of that, I have no idea what his plans for the future is. Joining you on what? I'm working for Nin. They pay me pretty well. I mean, in case you wonder about the pay, haha. I told you last night, right? I'm working hard towards joining Owl. Do they have open recruitment? I don't know, but Nin says there are chances as long as I keep working for her. I've got a feeling that he's being used. Owl helped me multiple times. I want to be one of them. Helped. Okay, maybe he isn't going to double cross us. I've done flop contribution before. My family went there and bought me along. How long before? When I was in middle school? Middle school? Nothing long term. I was racked up for about 2 weeks. Did they take kids that young? Not anymore, but back then there was no rules against it. Oh, that was for another corporation, not Vision, named Tendril? Tendril, one of Vision's key competitors. The service contract said 2 weeks, but we didn't finish. There was an accident. He winced. An accident killed both my parents. Oh, okay. And that's how he got into the Yakuza or whatever this world's equivalent is. But both my parents and left me half dead. Tendril planned to let me die and be done with it. Easier to cover up. Then Nin appeared and saved me and exposed Tendril's malpractice. I owe her my life. Okay, maybe he won't double cross them. If this is a true backstory, maybe he won't double cross them anymore. Are we not getting submerged into water? I'm sorry? Yeah, it's nothing really. Damn, sorry. I didn't intend to ruin the moment. My point is, there are many terrible corporations like Tendril and people can't do anything about them. Tendril is still doing what it's been doing all along. The only force that could stop them is Nin and people like her. Are you talking about her or Owl? I did ask her that question, you know, and she said it's all the same. You take the initiative as a person. To get things done, you need power and resources from an organization. Owl provides what you need at a cost, but generally a good ideal. Goes a long way to say nothing. A result-oriented view. Sort of. Anyway, that's why I wanted to join Owl. This might sound childish by you, but I'll do what it takes for the power to do the right thing. Don't you want it, Jason? Being an Owl agent, you can protect Ms. Chang. I don't think it's related. Maybe she doesn't need my protection. You mean I'm not protecting her now? She doesn't need my protection? I mean, if only to help her. Sorry, I meant no offense. None taken. Thank you. Is there someone you want to protect? No? I guess no. I want to do something nonetheless, if only to make the world a better place. By doing something, you mean, help this disadvantage against oppressors? For example, big corps in the farming industry. You hate farming that much? Nin has been trying to talk me out of it, but I do hate farming as an industry with a passion. Does not apply to my colleague at screening though. I know there are good people even in the worst place. However, they're still facilitating evil. There are more bad people. They're still facilitating evil. Probably. He's trying pretty hard not to be judgmental. Ops represents the bad side. I saw plenty of good people working for Ops. Who are the bad guys then? Yeah, let's focus on operation. We're almost there. Better get this done quick. Well, that's one heck of a long corridor. Let's go. I can't wait to get absolutely flabbergasted by how big the chamber is or something. Oh, it's this guy. Freeze, who are you people? Mr. Dai. Shit, didn't they say there's no security officers? Worse still, he knows me. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Answer me first. He's adamant. I'm assisting the inspector from HQ. Inspector? What's wrong? He seems alerted by that title. Oh, I forgot Situ just called in and told us the title should be engineering manager. Is this the inspector? He doesn't know Lawrence that much, I can tell. They told me. No, you got my title wrong. I'm from HQ, engineering manager. What's that about? The regular servicing of the flop core is due. That's why I'm here today. Ah, right. He's playing his role. Engineering manager. Why are you in a farm uniform? You have a problem with my uniform? No, I was just curious because I was not informed of any visitor today. Pardon me, I need to confirm your identity. Please come this way. You're young for an HQ manager? Ugh, the key, my friend, is bribing the right people. Eh? Dude, that was awful. I appreciate the humor, haha. And may I know your name? My name? My name is, Shit, he didn't check the name of the fake idea. Just show him your ID and be done with it, sir. Alright, here, take this. Sophie Chow. Sir? Isn't the name Sophie kind of a bit feminine? My mom wanted a girl and Sophie's pretty damn. She had a boy in the end, but still thought Sophie's a pretty damn good name. Got a problem, eh? That's ridiculous, man. Oh, it's just unconventional. Don't tell me that worked. I'm going in if you're done asking. I'm sorry, there's one more issue. We just received orders to not let anyone into the flop car. If you absolutely have to, please talk to my boss. Since radio doesn't work on this floor, I'm afraid you'll need to take a detour upstairs. I'm terribly sorry for this inconvenience. He really doesn't have time for it. It's an order, I'm sorry. Please follow me. I'll take you to the security officer. What the fuck is this idiot? Huh? Is that intended for me? I'm sorry, sir. Huh? You didn't inform the security officer, huh? Now you want me to go up again? How long did the ride take me, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't know they had to have this temporary. It takes forever, right? Forever. And come one, keep the act going. I'll let your boss know about this. Oh, see, I was freaking out a little. You are a dead man, you, and you security guy. Do you have any idea how I deal with dipshits like you? No. I'll make you. You've seen it. You tell them. Dude, you're leaving this mess to me. You make them kneel and kowtow. You spank them. You fire them on the spot. Right, that's what I do. Good. Now Xiao is seriously freaking out. Wait. Okay. Since you have a pass, I suppose it's all right. Please go in. Social engineering, being a manipulative piece of shit. You had to die. You wait outside. What? That's not part of the script. Sir, you may need a hand. I don't. You stay here. This is not what I was told. No, I tell you to stay, you stay. Right. Listen to your superior, Mr. Dai. Good. I'm going in then. Have a productive day. What the hell is Lawrence doing? I think he's a traitor. I think he's gonna go destroy it. He's gonna use the MP flashbang bomb. Yeah, that was intense. He's got some temper. Thank you for not provoking him any further. He's gonna destroy the flop core, or the flop farm. I didn't want us to get us both fired. He has a pass, nothing could go wrong. I'm having a really bad day. They told me to guard the door here this morning, totally out of the blue. This morning. This is not your regular duty? No. This is not part of my job. You know me, Mr. Dai, I patrol the shuttle platform. Why the change of duty today? Wait, something's happening. This assignment's out of the blue, yeah. I don't know what's going on. My boss just sent me here telling me to watch out for shady figures with fake ideas. Normally we don't patrol this part of the farm. We don't have the security clearance. Told me to watch out for an inspector of sorts. I guess it's all false alarm. One mistake on there and a ton of errands for me to run. Oh, my heart skipped a bit when Mr. Tao said he's an inspector. Mr. Tao? Oh, he means Lawrence. I was like, whoa, really? Wait, does that mean somebody informed Vision of our infiltration plan? Huh. Time's up. Time for shift change. I should go now. Great, I can finally have this place to myself. Sure, see you later. Shift change? Where's the other guard? Oh, I don't know. Huh? The boss told me to just leave when it's time. Someone will come along to fill the gap. This is so fucking sus. Someone, you mean the next guard? Don't you need to do the handover? I have no idea. I was like, who's supposed to take over? Isn't this gonna leave a gap between shifts? The boss told me to shut up. Don't know why such secrecy. Okay, bye. Operation is messy but gently moving forward. Should I check on Lawrence in the flop core? Nope, he took the ID. I can't open the door now. Guess I'll have to wait. What the heck is he doing there? I need to ask him later. And what Xiao said before he left makes me uneasy. I'm waiting for the boom. I'm waiting for the... Lawrence is spending way too much time inside. 23 said it takes 3 minutes. She miscalculated. All done, let's evacuate. Why did you leave me outside? We don't have time? We'll explain later. Now get the hell out of here while we still can. I'm really sus. Oh, we're fucked. Jason? I'll be damned, here they are. Boss is never wrong. Alright, time to kick some ass. They're not security guards. So, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? What do you think? Enough. As planned. Off them. The fuck? I'll take the one in the rear. Don't damage the equipment. Can't even if I wanted to. They don't allow guns. Do a proper job? I know, haha. We do the same move every time. Did he pull out another knife? I love the cartoony punches. Like how the... Sorry, I'm trying to focus. His fist like turns a little bit elongated for a frame. Oh, get fogged. Oh, are you good? Huh, you take that one out too? Are you okay? Not too bad except for the wound from the other day. You must get out now before. The fuck? Shall we keep this little show going? Do I have a choice? I said, shall we keep this little show going? I have a pretty good chance if it's just himself. Wait, we were just farm workers? Oh my god, he's faster than me. I can't keep up with his moves. Be a smart boy. Answer my questions. No tricks. Wrestle free. What are you working for? I've seen your kind. All balls and guts until I beat the shit out of you. Who the hell are you? Damn. Passing out. They have a gun? Down here? Are you bleeding from the knife? Okay, I guess Lawrence isn't the one. Maybe Lawrence is also sabotaged. I don't know what's going on. Ouch. Yeah, are you good, dude? Are you okay? Sure, just feeling a bit numb, haha. He looks pale. Did Vision send those mercenaries, or why would they need mercenaries? I don't think Vision sent them. Why would they need mercenaries? I'm confused too, but if they did hire mercenaries, there has to be some big secret to keep. Hopefully Nin knows something. Not counting on it, she has no idea who we're dealing with. Say, why did you insist on going to the flop car alone? We'll explain later, promise? Oh, come on. Looks like I can't get an answer now. Jason, please don't tell Nin that I went to the flop car alone, would you? Why? You need to tell me why before I keep a secret. I have reasons, so please. Depends, I'll be the judge of that. But you must tell me what this is all about later. I promise. The data. Phew, I thought I dropped it. Once up there, we call Nin pronto and immediately go to the van for rendezvous. After that encounter, Vision would be on high alert now. Maybe there's an all-out war waiting for us up there. Oh my god, I still think we're wasting time. Should have busted Shane Yan last night. Can't let trash like him walk around. The footage Francis recorded is enough to justify an arrest. Can't argue with that. Yeah, maybe we should have caught their leader first, but Satu said we must do a thorough investigation first. She did say that. What do you think, Jason? I'd say we should arrest Shane Yan first too. Acting before we see the whole picture would screw it up. I don't want to think, just do whatever she says. Yeah, the whole picture. If we still can't find any clue in this data we retrieved, then I'll try to convince Nin to go after Shane Yan. Will you support me, Jason? What we need is an open discussion. I'm not even going to read the other options. You sound exactly like Nin. Is that a bad thing? No, it's just that you and Nin, you're like robots. Always talking about the big picture, thinking it over, so on and so forth. And I don't mean it's wrong, but how could you be so detached when bad people like that remain at large? So he's drawing a comparison between us because I think we're both MBUs. You mean we're heartless? I'm forcing myself to put personal feelings aside. We're heartless? A little, maybe. We can leave that discussion for later. Hey, we're almost there. We need to evacuate immediately, Jason. We're not going to find a battalion cops waiting for us when this door opens, are we? He's seriously considering this possibility. No, that's not possible, right? Haha, radio doesn't work down there. It will take Vision a while to find out. But we must act fast. Don't we look suspicious if we leave the farm now? You're right. I'll leave the decision to Nin, but 23 will definitely wipe us from the surveillance records. Now time to move. Here we go. I can't wait for the welcoming party. They're back online. Jason, Lawrence, report your status. Mission accomplished. We had a situation. Mercenaries appeared. Report casualties. Minor injury on our way back. Copy that. Let's get back. Get going, Jason. No one is here. This is sus. Something is... There are so many things that are going on and some things are so wrong and I'm so fucking... so many questions. Juan Babier. Jason. How are your wounds? I'm good. Lawrence was hit pretty hard. Show me your wounds now. Hey, hold on. I'm injured alright, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Let's get the hell out of here while we can. 23 is vision immobilized. Nothing's happening. No alarm. Still, evacuation is recommended. Good, let's go. Roger. There's going to be a lot of... I can feel it. There's going to be a lot of questions that are going to be answered in the next part. Phew, home sweet home. This is not your home. Home is where your family is. That's crazy. And we're not your family. Hey, why so serious? You're ouch? Stay still, don't forget your injury. Hey Jason, you didn't even have a scratch. Ouch, ouch. Are you okay? Not too bad. I see 23 has been skipping her first A lessons. Sorry about that. I was trying to be funny, don't take it seriously. I think Fran is signaling me something. What's Nin doing? She's been hiding in the bedroom since we came back. Hey 23. Quiet, she's on the phone. Ah, yeah. What does he say? He says he'll take care of it. Take care of what? Clean up. Now Vision won't be able to track you down based on what you left at the Flop Core. How could you be so sure? Because I made sure Yuna Siu is in charge of the Flop Core investigation. Huh? Chill, you're not supposed to understand adult business. Hey. Lawrence, are you sure you were assaulted by mercenaries? Yeah. What's your opinion, Jason? Definitely not security guards for sure. In uniforms of sorts and face masks. In uniforms, masks like skull faces? Right, how do you know? I know who they are then. It's a mercenary group made of wanted criminals. The leader, codenamed Chameleon, is ex-military. How do you know you haven't seen them? Vision is hiring criminals? If you're doing illegal things, you might as well do it with like-minded people. We have seen Chameleon before in other missions. That too? Oh my god. I mean, we saw him here. Oh! His shooter, he is Chameleon. It was just a suspicion, but after what you said, now I'm certain Vision is working with him. Why didn't you say so before? Anything we need to know about him? He's notoriously aggressive, caused lots of trouble for Owl. Hiring him means Vision has more at stake than we thought. Monitoring Vision's internal communications looks like employees, no matter the rank, are not aware of these mercenaries. They're keeping it a secret from their own people. That explains why Xiao was told to leave without handing over. It's a tough day for you two, especially you, Jason. Sorry for putting you through this. Don't be unwell prepared, just make sure this doesn't happen again. I will try, you did exceptionally well to get out unaided. All thanks to my grenade, right Jason? Yeah, great timing. Yeah. You each took down a henchman of Chameleons, I'm surprised. They are professional hitmen with abundant field experience after all. One of them took me down though, until we met the last guy, that is. Yeah, that guy is on a whole different level, super strong, we could barely touch him. Military... we could barely touch him? Military exoskeleton suit, pretty sure he had it. What's military grade exoskeleton suit? Uh-huh, I thought you'd know better than anyone else, Jason. Haven't you seen it in the army? He's right, I even tried it on a few times. Quick explanation, exoskeleton suits are a kind of enhancement gear for protection and ability boost. Some dock workers wear them for heavy lifting, the same thing. The civilian version... The civilian version only increases strength with no protection or speed boost. I used to wear it on one of my gig jobs. It's no match for the military grade though. I mean both the performance and the price tag. If Chameleon's men are armed with those, Vision must be paying them some serious money, right? 23, when can we have the analysis result of the Flop Core data? Noon tomorrow the soonest. Once done, we will be able to see what exactly is happening in the cellar. I mean, we have all the data that can be had. The truth has to be in it somewhere. Finally, the moment of truth. Yeah. Although we really have nothing to do before that. Hey, Nun. Yes? Can you give me a copy of the data Jason retrieved? What do you need it for? Just want it to help. An extra pair of eyes doesn't hurt, yeah? Are you doubting me, boy? No, I'm trying to help in any way I can. I don't mind you're not stupid enough to share it with someone else, are you? Of course not. Jason, or what's his face? Lawrence is up to something. What do you say, Nin? Shall I give him a copy? No? Huh? Why? This is highly classified information? But no means no. Okay. Lawrence doesn't look very convinced. Okay, everyone. That wraps the business part up. Dinner time. Take Lawrence to dinner. I need a moment with Jason and Francis. Let's go, Lawrence. Oh. show some spirit, man. Dinner's on me. Hell yeah, you mean for real? You deserve a treat. Let's go. Yay. I want to know why Lawrence went alone. There's a really good reason, I'm sure, and he hasn't told us yet. You've been silent, Francis? Are you feeling alright? Me? Oh, I'm alright. I can tell something's on her mind. Good. There are a few things I'd like to go over with you, but first of all, please accept my apology. I didn't intend to put Jason in danger. It's not a big deal. I know what I signed up for. This is pointless to happen. I'm just not gonna say anything. That said, I have a question for you, Jason. You ran into a security guard in the flop court. Did he say anything? Xiao said quite a lot of things. He did mention stuff. Did he say why he was stationed there? He was sent there on short notice. I see. He mentioned how much they know. Know about what? They knew someone's coming to the flop core. Really? Rand looks very surprised. Doesn't that mean our operation was compromised? I have this concern. Did the guard specifically mention Inspector? Xiao did say that. Yes, they knew about that too. I see. Last question. Did Lawrence propose to enter the flop core alone? He did. I see. Why ask? Rand? Anything wrong? I'm curious. That is not relevant, but if it's irrelevant, it's not classified. I guarantee it has nothing to do with either of you. I wouldn't insist if it's classified Ms. C2, but if it's not, we have the right to know. We have the right to know. I see. I'm asking about Lawrence because I'm worried about him. Worried about him? I didn't intend to include him in this mission because he lacks experience. He holds a personal grudge against platforming. You're very perceptive. She is genuinely surprised by my response. That is correct. Because of what happened to him, Lawrence hates everything related to platforming with a passion. I was worried that he may take this too personally. As a general rule, personal feelings are counterproductive on missions. Moreover, I don't want to see him hurt. Hurt? How so? He's the kind of young man who believes every problem has a perfect solution if you try hard enough. All cases we worked on did have perfect solutions, but this time we're against vision. We must be prepared to face less than ideal results. Less than ideal. That we may not be able to stop vision or make them pay. In that case, we must find a plan B for you two. No matter how this goes, take vision down is not unrealistic. She's right, it's a very real possibility. There are situations that you have to admit defeat, give up now for a chance to try again another day. To most people, this is the common sense, I believe. What if I choose to stand my ground no matter what? Depends. Maybe you have a reason to keep on fighting to the bitter end. Or maybe you're seeing the inevitable defeat as a cheap way out. Fran is momentarily stunned. For you two, surrender might be the most sensible way to go. Your priority is to put your life back on track. She glanced at Fran. At least, Jason, you'd appreciate this option. Should I be mad about that? Sorry, I meant no offense. There is nothing morally wrong with surrendering. All I meant to say is that you don't have a reason to fight Vision to the death. It's true. Lawrence is a different case to him. This is a holy war. We must raise Vision's evil empire to the ground. I think I know what you mean, but why did you ask whether he went into the flop core alone? He said a bomb or something. I have a feeling that he may want to prepare some secret weapon of his own. I denied this request to see the data for the same concern. If he goes renegade and engages in Vision on his own with this data, things will be even more out of control. Also, you both know that 23 will mind. She means legitimate process and privacy protection. I don't want to disappoint 23 or risk Lawrence. That's why I'm asking you, Jason. Sorry for keeping you in the dark. It must be hard to be you, Ms. Situ. Leading a team like this, there must be a million things to juggle. Especially when you have a team like this. Oh, don't say that. She's smiling, meaning she agrees. I chose this job. I try to do it as best as I can. I admire you. The feeling is mutual. I admire you too. Oh my god, can you guys kiss? Wait, I forgot Jason and them were dating. How do I make myself scarce for a bit? And anybody admires me? I admire you both. Hey. Haha. There's one thing you must know. She suddenly got a whole lot more serious. What I'm about to say will decide the outlook of your future. I mean you both. This bike is my hovering gadget. I can control it within a certain range. Control it. Yes, shoot it as a weapon and retrieve it in a split second. It also serves as a fulcrum for acrobatic maneuvers. Wow. Hovering technology can be weaponized. The technology was developed for weapons. Civilian applications are a byproduct. What does that have to do with us? Did you fetch me a bottle of tea, Jason? Here's Jason Dye, everyone's favorite tea boy. Thank you. The way she says it, she's not asking. Oh. Jason! Jason!
Jason!
I'm okay, Fran. Sorry. I suppose a live demonstration works better than a lecture. As you can see, Jason is not your average human. Not average human. Oh, he must be really good in bed, right, Fran? Just demonstrated superhuman reflex. You lost me. You know what I am? What did you do that for? Jay, you know what Ms. Situ is talking about? I'll get straight to the point, Francis. Jason was genetically engineered since he was born. Engineered? By whom? Fran is freaking out. It's not the harmful kind of... I'm just not gonna say anything. Please allow me to explain. Owl found out that an unidentified secret society has been genetically engineering infants for decades. These infants are susceptible to remote control. They can be used as puppets. Remote control? According to our dossier, engineered humans have one thing in common: occasional out-of-character behaviors occurring in sporadic episodes. This is the result of remote control by the secret society. That much we have confirmed. Each control session could last from 10 minutes to 3 or 4 days. You mean Jason is? He is now shielded. Remote control won't work on him anymore. Ha, joke's on you. This is too much to process. I need some time. I understand. When did you find out, Jay? Not much sooner than you did. When? She's demanding a definite answer? Last night? Why didn't you tell me that? I didn't want to make your world any more complicated than it already has. I haven't found a proper chance yet. Right, too many things are happening at the same time. It's true. If I had the character choice to be able to do it, I would have told Fran. I can't tell if she's convinced. Miss Ito, why tell me? Why now? Because I just made sure of one thing. What I didn't tell you is that there are many types of engineering. There's one particularly dangerous kind with elevated physical capabilities. I'm one of that kind, yes. They're effectively weaponized humans. You, Jason, are a humanoid weapon. What does that indicate? That's why I managed to beat those mercenaries? I believe so. But if you already made him immune to remote control, then... Iowa has special rules regarding humanoid weapons, contain indefinitely in a research facility, or exterminate on site. What? You seriously want to do that? Calm down, I won't allow this to happen. But you can't change Owl's rules. Yes. What if you don't tell them about me, so you were announcing my death sentence? What if you didn't tell them about me? They will find out in a matter of time. I can cover up for you, although it won't change the result. There is a third way. Join Owl like I did. I knew it. You and I are the same. Yeah, I'm a humanoid weapon myself. She is one too. More than a few leaders of Owl want to make good use of people like us. I am one of the few poster children. Not everyone made it. Those considered particularly unstable or not fit for field operations. They have to be either contained or exterminated. What I mean is, if you trust me enough, I hope to solve your problems with this approach. Joining Owl. Oh, come on. I feel so bad for Fran. I need to think about it. I don't have any other choice. I can go into hermit mode. I need to think about it. You know. What would you suggest, Francis? I don't know. I can't make big decisions like this on the spot. You're right. Sorry. Am I really the weaponized type? Why didn't you tell me before? Am I really the weaponized type? We need lab tests for official verdict, but I'm 100% sure. I need time to evaluate you. I checked your background before making contact. The way you subdued the stabber at the farm was self-evident enough. Your muscle power and reflex were obviously beyond what's normally considered possible. At the hospital, I told Lawrence to watch how you handle those things. Pick and clean as expected. On top of that, you dealt with professional mercenaries earlier today. But I'm just an average guy when not possessed. Is that so? You're supposed to blend in when not possessed. Those are exceptional cases, though. You are one of such cases, Jason, and that is why I believe you will do well as an Owl agent. With training, you will be able to tap into your powers with your unpossessed mind, like me. Can I really do that? Jason, this may sound like a crisis, but it's also an opportunity. Before you face the Owl, I can help you to prepare. I know, and I won't let this opportunity slip. Great, but at the next extermination, sorry to disappoint you for expecting a thank you. I didn't mean that. I know you need time to process you both, but rest assured that Owl won't notice Jason in the immediate future. How much time do we have? They will notice me sooner or later. When that happens, Fran. May I ask a question? Ask away. These investigations, some of them against the order of your superior, and now offering to help Jason. Why are you doing this? Trying to find out the motivations is so important. I always try to do the right thing. She said that without thinking. Lauren said something like that too. I do it because I can. With great power comes great responsibility. All right, Spider-Man. Can't believe someone's actually putting that into practice. Spider-Man. Correct. She flashed a knowing smile. How far will you go? To do what you think is the right thing. As far as I need to without crossing red lines. Some measures are against my purpose. I won't shoot myself in the foot. You think you have strong principles? Exactly the opposite. I see principles as rigid shackles, more trouble than they're worth. Weak principles are too loose to be of any value. Strong, rigid principles only hold you down. Never kill, never lie, be loyal to someone, so on and so forth. These principles slow you down when you really need to take action. Worse still, you don't achieve anything extra by adhering to them. No help with action, no help with results. Which kind of reminds me of Nowhere from 1000 Times Resist. But without principles, aren't you acting on a whim? What if adhering to principles is my very pursuit? But without principles, aren't you acting on a whim? Everyone acts on a whim. Whatever we do, we make decisions by going with that, with what we think is right at the time. Sometimes we consider consequences further down the road, but on a grander scale, that's just acting on a slower whim. My point is, as long as your deed serves your purpose, your pursuit, there's nothing wrong with acting on a whim. Many choose the path you described but refuse to face the consequence. Indeed. And most often than not, principles become excuses to indulge oneself. I'm adhering to these principles, so it must be okay if I do that. They allow themselves the maximum indulgence by reinterpreting principles as they need. I know myself fairly well. Every choice I make is a weighted, informed decision. Instead of creating supposedly universal principles, I judge every situation as a separate case. That's a good way to go about it. My decisions are made based on the value I assign to everything. Value is something I can talk about. It's an effective measurement of my own actions and the result. Value fluctuates all the time, though. Worshipping rules or principles equals giving up independent thinking, which marks the start of a downward spiral. Does 23 agree with you? I don't think so. She has her own principles. Respecting laws? In a loose sense, yes. But she broke her own principle by joining you on this unsanctioned operation. Correct. For this very reason. She's been struggling against herself since the start of this operation. The world is a complicated place. No rigid principles could grant permanent peace of mind. I tried to explain to her, but she wouldn't listen. Peace of mind? His line of work often pits us against tough decisions. Sacrificing civilians for the sake of an operation is just one example. Many have trouble dealing with such pressure and guilt. 23 is one of them. I'm doing this for law and order. That gives her peace of mind. Now you see why she values principles. But she broke her own principle. Why is she breaking her own principle, do you think? These principles are no longer providing her peace of mind. She chose to go after vision because it's obviously the right thing to do, yet her principles are giving for her hell for doing the right thing. What if she's doing it only for your sake? In that case, my interpretation stands. However, it makes me sad. I think I understand, thank you. I'm glad you asked. We are the same kind of people, Francis. Instead of peace of mind, we chose to assess things in terms of right and wrong. Yeah. This is why, personally, I think even though some laws are laws, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're intelligently made. I don't think I have to elaborate any further. More importantly, we are both willing to make sacrifices to do the right thing. Before today, I take that as a compliment. Now, I'm not so sure. I'm not willing to sacrifice. I just never saw it as a real possibility. I was impulsive, not brave. You need time and experience to figure out how much leverage you can afford. Leverage? I'm not very comfortable with that word. Sorry, don't get me wrong. Huh? This is the first time I see Situ stutter. It was a poor choice of words, I apologize. Sometimes I overlook the sentimental value of people and things. No offense taken, I understand. Rand showed her a knowing smile. What I meant to say is, we learn a little more about ourselves with each other, with each tough choice. How tough is tough? Having gone through so much, I must have dealt with a fair share of tough moments, no matter by what definition, of course. But maybe you haven't seen what your level of tough is yet? Her grin says, nice try. You sound awfully like someone. I hope it's a good person, a meticulous person. Me too. I'm getting hungry. Haha, Jason's hungry. Man, philosophical debate burns through fast food. Go grab some dinner. We have already covered all key points. What about you? I'll find some grub downstairs then. What about you? I'm not hungry. Me neither. You might catch up with Lawrence and 23 if you're fast enough. I will examine Francis's wounds. Let me help. You really don't have to. I'd advise against it, unless you're trained in first aid. You could be more diplomatic, you know? Yeah, I'm useless, I get that. Okay. See you later, don't be too late. See you. Is something happening between them? Is something going on between them, or am I just like... no maker model with performance boosting and decryptions add-ons. Some parts appear to be the work of highly advanced DIY. This thing is illegal. Description attached this to any computational device to establish encrypted content link. There is a minimum bandwidth requirement, and it's pretty high. Okay. We can go to our house. We cannot. All right. I mean, another day goes by. I guess that's another chapter down the road.